Hi everyone, my name is Corey Boucher. I'm the Senior Manager, Global Inside Sales Development. And what I'm here to talk to you about today a little bit is flash technology. More importantly, why our customers are adopting this flash technology so rapidly in the industry today. And to do so, before I get into the actual technology itself, I want to provide a little bit of context. And to do so, I want to talk about something called Moore's Law. Moore's Law was actually invented or founded by one of the founders of Intel. And basically what Moore's Law states is that CPU will double in performance every 2 years, or a year or two. So to provide some additional context around CPU, in case you're not familiar, a CPU is the basic processing unit or chip, think Intel, that we all probably interact with on a daily basis. We don't even know it. It's found in cell phones, laptops, desktops, wherever it may be. Conversely, what Moore's Law talks about is the fact that another device that we're probably all familiar with, again, found in laptops and desktops, is the hard disk drive. And the hard disk drive, as you can see, really hasn't changed in decades. And it's due to some technical limitations that I'm going to get into in just a few minutes. The challenge that this poses, however, as you can see, is that there's a widening gap between data being processed and ultimately stored in our customers' environments, which is creating a huge challenge for our customers. So in comes flash technology, which in essence is able to keep at least generally at pace with that of CPU. It can be improved upon, and we can improve performance over time to keep pace with CPU, ultimately closing that gap for our customers. So now that I've provided some context around why flash, let's dive into the technology a little bit and compare the differences between hard drives and flash drives. So let's take hard drives to start, right? First and foremost, there's moving parts in hard drives. You actually have a spinning disk. That spinning disk creates friction, which creates heat, which means that you have to power and ultimately cool the hard disk drive, which makes it very, very expensive to operate. Secondly, you have the unreliability of hard drives, right? Again, those spinning parts, they wear out over time. They spin 24/7 and for sometimes years on end. Eventually, they're going to wear out and break. And lastly, you have limited performance with hard drives. So a little fun fact for you. The fastest spinning disk actually spins at 15,000 revolutions per minute. The challenge is with hard disk drives is I cannot get it to spin any faster than that because you actually break the sound barrier and the drive itself will shatter. So those are some of the technical limitations and mechanical limitations of a hard drive. Conversely, we have flash drives, and you can see the differences are very, very obvious here, right? We have no moving parts with flash drives, meaning there's no friction, meaning there's less heat, which requires a lot less money to operate a flash drive. They're also far more reliable. Again, back to no moving parts. They don't break down nearly as long or nearly as fast, and they have a longer life. Lastly, very high performance. Again, we don't have the limitations of a spinning disk, therefore we can push a lot more performance through these flash drives. So let's sum this up. Why should customers look at flash? First, they're far more efficient. As I mentioned, they cost far less to operate. Second, they're far more reliable. They break down less often and have longer lifespans. We can push a lot more performance through these flash drives, which is ultimately going to benefit the business and IT as a whole. And believe it or not, they can be acquired at a similar price point. So I guess the real question is, why would a customer not consider flash for their data center? So guys, I hope that helps provide a little context around why flash is being so widely adopted in data centers today. Good luck and good selling.